Want to get this damage machine for free?
What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday coming to you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today, I'm afraid I need to work on my account a little bit. We'll see what time we have for takeovers and all that. But I unfortunately need to run my Hydra keys and my Chimera keys. Now, obviously, I typically am going to do a quick battle, and that is the plan for tonight. However, for those of you who have not tried it, apparently there's an update, but with the Gestal Gaming Optimizer, you can not only save a champion preset, but you can save a team preset. And so my goal for tonight is to actually save my team presets to save me some time in the future. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit. Hopefully we can figure it out and I can show you guys how to do it as well. If it works out, if it doesn't work out, then never mind. But this is my first time attempting it, so we'll see how that works. And then we'll see what kind of time we have for takeovers and all that. How are you guys doing tonight? Live Arena. For those who weren't here a couple nights ago, I did finish the Live Arena season. And I got some random terrible legendary relic as usual. So, Hydra team. So I do have a Titus team. And to answer your question, I'm actually I'm also watching the UFC fights on my tablet over here on silent, so I don't get copyright struck. Patty the Batty fighting Saint Denis or whatever his name is, Saint Denis. Let's see. Really waiting for the McGregor Holloway fight, but I need to. One thing I want to do is I want to see if I can make my Titus build a little bit better. I've not worked on him in quite a while. I do have a build for him. It would be nice if I could get his HP a little bit lower. 46k HP is way too high. I'd like to get that lower. And then I want to be able to save this team. Everybody else is probably fine. But switching up all these presets every week is kind of annoying. So I would like to be able to save a team preset. Hopefully we can get that figured out. Hopefully. Who are you guys rooting for? McGregor or Holloway? If you're watching. You don't know why Titus works with Wixwell? Well, basically, Wixwell is going to be building up his shield. That's the whole idea behind Titus. Is that his A2. This attack is always critical if this champion is under a shield buff. And this attack also gains a damage boost equal to the percentage difference between this champion's max HP and the value of any shield buffs on them. So that's part of why I need to get his HP lower. And that's why we use Wixwell, as we continually build up. His shield gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so Wixwell kind of enables that setup. So they kind of have to go together. It would be quite surprising if McGregor beat Holloway. He obviously beat him before, but McGregor hasn't fought in 5 years, and he hasn't fought well in like 10 years. Ish. So let's see. I want to work on my Titus build. Now, I only use Titus for 2 things. Hydra and Chimera. So I only need the build. I only need this gear for these 2 fights. And then I can use the gear on anybody else anytime. Let's see. So, I want to keep his speed around where it is. His crit rate does not matter. His crit damage absolutely matters. Except we're actually going to go damage mode. We want to keep his HP under 40,000. I would want it much lower if I can get it lower. We don't care about accuracy. We do care about resistance, unfortunately. We need a good amount of resistance from him. And obviously we want defense and crit damage, but that's what the damage mode is for. Let's find out. Well, I need to get set. So he wants 2 pieces of Zeal and 6 pieces of Merciless. For some reason, we can't do that. Why? Oh, I see. Let's see. Patty the Batty with an early submission choke attempt. This could be over quick. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even paying attention. It's almost over. Can he get out? He's done. That was fast. That was actually impressive. That's the best I've ever seen Patty do. Okay, no builds found. That is a problematic start. That was quick, I tell you what. Okay, so we can get some builds with some lower HP. Let's see, we can get... That's pretty good. 389 damage, 5872 defense, 41k HP. I kind of like that. That's an option. See if we can do any better anywhere. We just really want that. We want that HP to be as low as possible. Dude, I don't even know how he took him down. I wasn't watching. I just saw him in a choke and it was over. I guess we're getting Connor Max soon. Okay, here he is. He just wrangled him to the ground. Dude. It's tough if you don't know how to grapple. You can be good at everything else, but if you can't grapple... I'm just trying to narrow down this build a little bit. How's your guys' weekend going? That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that defense. I think that's about as good as I can do, I think. At least I'm getting that HP down a little bit. Defense is not affected much. The speed is only affected by 10. I could maybe even glyph that. But really, Titus can go slow and it's fine. The damage is close enough. The resistance is good. I kind of like that build. So I can add a little bit of speed here pretty easily. I don't mind him. I'm hoping this doesn't screw up Chimera, because Chimera is a little sensitive on the speed, but hopefully it's okay. I got this sweet deflection banner, but apparently it's going to be used on Titus. See if I can improve his defense numbers at all. Just slightly. You got Newt? Nice. Your first Newt, I assume. Was it from fusion tokens? Did you exchange your fusion token? Is that what happened there? That is a game changer. No, if they wanted to add crit glyphs, they would have done that a long time ago. Normally, I like to save my glyphs for personal CVC, but that's not for a while. I want this team to work today. Do I have dust? I hate using dust on top pieces, but Titus is worth it. Okay, good. Got that one. I don't have very many defense percent glyphs for some reason. Hopefully I can get this up to 4 or 5% at least. Okay, good. Apparently we have learned the lesson, don't shoot on Patty the Batty. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. All right, please get to defense. Don't waste all my dust. Thank you. Okay, actually he's pretty good now. He's actually got more defense than he had before. A little less damage, but only like 10. Resistance is even stronger. Speed is 6 slower, but that's fine. And we knocked off like 5,000 HP. So I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty good build now. I'm certainly hoping. Let's test it out. So what I want to do is see if I can figure out, and maybe you guys have done this before, I haven't. I would like to build, I'd like to be able to save a team preset. This is what I'm talking about. New team preset. I don't know exactly how to do this, so we'll figure it out, I guess. Maybe they're still working on this feature, but we'll try it this way, I guess. So let me pull up the team. So Lamasu. And then Wixwell. Mad Hatter, number 1. I got 2 Mad Hatters. I assume it's that one, yeah. Then Lydia. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long for this fight. I did not properly add Hatter, so I gotta go back. There we go. Titus and Donnie. So apply team preset. So let's see. Titus, Hydra. So I go back to my presets. I can choose this and then I can apply these sets anytime. Let me test this. So I'm going to put Donnie in his normal arena gear. And then I'm going to go to apply team preset. And let's see. I think it just works. Why would Patty be washed? Because he lost one fight to the champion? It's a crazy take. All right, will this team just work? We'll find out. Find out if we get a really sweet quick battle or not. My record is like 6.6 billion-ish. We got 4 billion, so the team works. I want to see if we can do a little bit better. Total RNG on this. So it looks like you can do, it'll do the entire team. So you save the entire team. Oh, you can just click on this even. And it will equip every champion, I believe. What a time saver. I mean, it might only be a few minutes every week or whatever, but it's more of an annoyance saver. All right, if I get one good battle, I'm just going to keep it. I really don't want to have to sit and watch it. Let's get a good run, please. Dude, Donnie's real good. It's a shame that some people were talked out of him. Come on, one good. Okay, that's good enough. 4.83 billion. We keep that. That's fine. And now we've got the team saved for whenever. So I get my sweet little clash points. Could get a good High Elves banner. This could be really good. Could have been amazing. Instead, it's mediocre. If that had been a triple roll. If only. HP Lizardman. I swear I get so many Lizardmen relics. I mean, accessories, but I've got no good Lizardmen. Okay, Undead Horde. This could be really good. Well, it's defense, and it's mediocre. Never mind. I'm sick of 5-star gear. Ooh, started playing during his fusion. Oh, it's a little rough. Okay, another undead defense. Okay, let's just hit that triple. Okay, now, this would be a good use of an ore. Maybe I could get, because I've got good attack undead hordes. If I got an attack banner with triple speed, that'd be sweet. I know the odds are low, but sometimes the odds work out for you. Let's see if we can get a triple roll or something here. No, that's going to be garbage. High elves HP, kind of whatever. All right, I want to go back. I want to re-roll that banner. See if we get insane luck. You never know. Let's see. Undead hordes right here. Right here. Come on, triple speed attack and speed and flat defense. Now, if this had been speed right here, it would have been perfect. Could have been perfect. Lamasu's best use. I mean, you can use her in arena, but Hydra, Chimera are where I use her. How you doing tonight, Trey? Or this morning, I should say, I guess. Hopefully this fight comes up soon, and hopefully I pay attention to it. Since Patty decided to just crush his opponent. All right, now, similarly, we are trying to win our Chimera Clash this week. And I need to run a Chimera team, which is somewhat similar, but not totally similar. So I keep Donnie, Wixwell, and Titus the same, but then I throw in Awella and Ramontu. So I need to get them geared. And then we will save them as a preset. And then perhaps I can do this very quickly in the future. And that would be pretty sweet. So, new team preset. Let's see. Titus, Chimera. So we go, let's see. Ramontu. Add champion. Awella. Donnie. Titus and then Wixwell. So we just so they're already geared, so I don't have to hit apply team preset. It's just available for the future. You can just click that and it should change everybody, but everybody's already geared, so it's fine. Now, unfortunately, this team doesn't really work. Totally on auto. But I'm going to try it anyway. The problem is when it comes back around to the ultimate, I don't really want this constantly being used. I want to try it anyway. I don't think it'll work. Oh, I can't even do it. I forgot. I haven't actually... earned the ability to do quick battles yet. So this is a really good time, actually, to be watching the fight. I'm going to undo what I just did. All right, so for my Titus Wixwell team, we got to do this. I got to focus for just 2 seconds. So Titus needs to start with his shield and then just never use it again. And hopefully everything else works. Did you see 40 billion? Probably. You'd be surprised what people can put up in Titus teams. How's everybody doing tonight? You have a good weekend? I know we got one newt poll. Did anybody else get anything good? Uh, 100 mythical frags worth 8 sacreds? Probably, if you're already that close, Trey. But only if you have enough stuff left over for doing like future fusions or not. It kind of depends on what kind of stock of shards you have. I would do it right now on my account for 8, but I would need like 18 or so on my account. Maybe 16. It's not worth it that to me. I mean, it's worth a 20% shot. But I wouldn't blow up your account for it. What's up, Joe? You got your Wixwell from a sacred? Nice, killer. Nice, nice, nice. Do you have a Titus, or are you gonna save up some tokens for him? Pulled a random Esme. Unfortunately, I have an Esme, and I'm not... I don't like her that much. I'll put her that way. Ten Tituses and 5 Newts and Wixwell. Wow. That's pretty crazy. That is fast. I mean, that's who people are saving for the most part. I'm thinking about doing a Harvest Jack in the future. I don't really have a fusion that I desperately need, but he's supposed to be good now that he's been buffed and all that. No, Titus. Well, save up your tokens. Your time will come. I don't like that my Wixwell just got stunned. I don't know if he just got 3%ed, but that is not normal. Let me make sure that My Titus has all of his shields. This does take a little while to ramp up. But in the past, I've done about 11 billion Clash points. Is my Wixwell just... Is he low on resistance for some reason? Not really. Maybe a little. Got messed up on the original Titus Fusion or this one? Do I have Thor? Yeah, I have Thor. He was... I believe Thor was a fusion, right? About a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. What's your current shard situation, Trey? This Chimera is still bugged. It like pauses between rotations. It's been doing that for a while. Okay, we're up to 2 billion Clash points, a quarter of the way through. So I think we'll get to about where we need to be. The only problem that this team can run into is Owella can die when I think the Ram comes back around. There's a point middle of the way through this fight where Owella could possibly die, and then I have to restart it, which sucks. That one's kind of a little RNG. You got 28 Sacreds? Yeah, I would go for it, Trey. I'd be happy to pull them. Easiest takeovers. Are you close to Mercy? Is anybody ever close to Mercy? Dude, is this fight gonna start? If you're not watching right now, turn on UFC. Paramount Plus in America. I don't know where it streams otherwise. We got Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. A little mini UFC watch along. I didn't know if this fight would ever happen, but they're in the ring. The problem with Sacred Shards is the Mercy on Sacred Shards sucks. You can get to your 12 Sacreds with no Lego, and you can still go another 12 Sacreds easily. Sacreds has the worst Mercy. Yeah, I don't know if Conor could fight again if he lost this. I suppose it would matter how the fight goes. Like if it's a split decision or something, he might be like, you know, I can do this. I don't know. This could be Max's last fight. He's been fighting forever. I mean, Max probably thinks that he's one fight away from fighting Justin again. I don't know. You're not watching, Joe? Are you at work or something? So they're in the cage. Okay, this clash is going pretty well, actually. I might break my record if I stay alive. If I stay alive. That's a little bit key. If I die, I die. Yeah, who knows? These two might not fight ever again. Connor looks kind of old. He's not the young buck he once was. Okay, we're already at 6 billion Clash points. I could end up on like, if I stayed alive, I could probably make, gosh, a lot. I could get 14, 15 billion Clash points if I stay alive. The big problem is I could absolutely get wrecked. The good thing is I don't do too many trials, so the damage doesn't amp up too crazy. Yeah, personal experience with that, Chief. All right, here we go. Make some noise! Fighter, are you ready? What the? Oh, Connor's on the ground. I don't know what happened, but Connor's on the ground. I missed 5 seconds because an alarm was going off on a phone. Okay, he's back up. Colombian flu. Oh, man. I think Connor's toast. He went down again. I don't know if Max cracked him. I don't hear the audio. I'm just watching. Half watching. Connor is not off to a good start, I tell you that much. I don't know if Max just clipped him. Max lets him back up. I don't know why. It's over. His leg is shot. I don't know if he cracked his leg or what, but he's done. It's over. He made money, I guess. All that for nothing. He can't. He was limping like right away. I don't know. I don't know if he re-broke his leg, but that's my guess. I don't have the audio on. You can tell me if you're watching with audio on. But he couldn't walk. Okay, this is where Owella could die. So as long as she survives through this form, then we should be good. I thought you stayed up for me, Chief. It's his knee. I don't think he re-broke his leg. I think it's his knee. Oh, he came out trying to do a flying kick, and he whiffed. I think he just blew out his knee. Or a muscle. Like, it could be a hamstring or a quad or whatever, but I think that's what happened. That sucks. I mean, stuff happens, but yeah, he's toast. So that's why he was on the ground right away. And wasn't even anything Max did. He hurt himself. Great. Awesome. A non-contact injury. Cool fight. Cool fight. Well, awesome watch along. We watched 2 fights for a total of about a minute. Hey, who won the soccer game? Argentina is up 3-1. Okay. That's right. Switzerland got red carded. No Messi goal. And Argentina is up 3-1 with basically at the end of extra time. Okay. Bro, was there anything? I missed the Whitaker fight. I didn't even realize Whitaker was fighting this week. That's how much he wasn't focused on. But Whitaker won. Stevenson beat a can. I don't think Stevenson is going to make it, to be honest. Even though he beat somebody up, I don't think he looked that impressive. I think he's going to face somebody that's actually good, and he's going to get whooped. Cody Garbrandt. Cody no chin. Did not have a chin tonight. Terrence McKinney almost lasted a full round. I totally missed the Royval fight, but I have never been excited by a Brandon Royval fight. Sandhagen, I swear Sandhagen must win fights, but I never see him win fights. All right. Kind of a dud. Does anybody know exactly what happened? Did he blow out his knee? Or was it the knee, the hamstring? What? Let's see. What are they saying? Okay, this is my best Chimera team ever. So clearly my tightest build worked, which is nice. I appreciate that. Dude, Sophie Cunningham was a ring girl? That's funny. Let's see. So what happened? You only need 1,500 points, so obviously you only need 6 sacreds if we pull a Lego. Yeah, it looked like a knee just the way he landed. That sucks. You know, you do all that training and you try to be clever with a jumping spin kick and you land wrong. Fight over. That sucks. He tried to fight on, but you know, being tough doesn't make your knee work. It's a little disappointing. I just realized I don't have Discord open. Exclamation Discord if you need to join our Discord. All right, this is a really good team. This is I believe. Actually, I might have done better. I think I actually might have done better. I don't remember. I don't know. This is good enough though. I might have done like 14 billion. This still might be my record though. I think that'll still be my record. I think I forgot that I had actually done better. So I'm gonna obviously take this score and then I'm gonna see if I can auto this. I don't think I can. But I'll try. Man, those fights, let me just say I'm glad it's not a pay-per-view. I'm glad it's just Paramount Plus now. Imagine paying like $80 to watch that. Petty chokes a guy out in 45 seconds or whatever, and then Connor Does a little jumpy jump, hurts his knee. Don't do a jumpy jump, guys. Can't do a double jump in real life. Doesn't always work out for you. Let's see. I want to make sure I still have my shields. I do. So we're at 13.7. Let's get a good hit in here. Come on, Titus. Get that turn in. I mean, they did pay for that, but, you know, people paid for their tickets, so it's not like they're taking a bath because the fight was short. It just doesn't help build the business. All right, 14 billion is fine. I think this team could do a little bit better, but whatever. I think Connor's doing okay on money. He has that whiskey business. I think that did pretty well for him. Okay, let's finish this up, guys. Almost 15 billion clash points. Still pretty good. I have no idea if he sold that. I think he made a lot. I think. All right, so I want to see if this team just works on Nightmare. If I do one little thing. Or if it's worse. Let's see if we can quick battle. That's Ultra Nightmare. That's Nightmare. See if we can quick battle or not. I don't know if it works. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Wait, it does. 14.62 billion clash points. It worked fine. Look at that. I did a Chimera run in 2 seconds. I think I didn't screw that up. Right? Yeah. So 1.11 billion damage on Ultra Nightmare, 1.42 billion damage on Nightmare. Took 2 seconds? Awesome. Sweet. So the first run obviously took time, but now I've got that team saved. Auto click. Chimera is now going to take me like 10 seconds. That's insane. Now I need to fix my Donnie and my Marishka. As long as I remember to do that. All right, let's get onto Trey's account. Pull some shards. You ready, Trey? Yeah, I mean, I don't know Conor McGregor's financial situation, to be fair. I don't think he's as bad off as Mayweather. McHoppity hop. McHoppity hop got stoppity stopped. All right, let's get on Trey's account. Pull some sacreds. Maybe we get lucky one time in our lives, huh? One time I just got to get lucky for somebody. It's been a little while. It has happened, but it's been a little while. Yeah, nobody knows if those numbers from that Mayweather fight was real or not. They said they made like 250 million or whatever, but I don't know. I don't believe anything. All right, so Trey wants... You need to do a little work on your corrupted coalition, man. Let's check out our points, see how we're doing. Okay, you still have the fusion for 500. How's the tournament going though? Can you win the tournament? I mean, you might consider trying to win this if they don't push. You get 75 more frags. Plus the 5-star soul since you're... I don't know if you're going for this fusion or did you trade it out? Okay, but it says he needs 1,500 points. Oh, you're just going for the epic? Is that what you're saying? You only get 250 points for an epic, by the way. All right. So you need 1,500 points. We're going for Varkos. You got no other shards. You never know what the Demon Lord will give you in the morning, though. Or for you, the evening, I guess. All right. Up to 6 sacred shards to get that dream. Let's go. Can we get a Varkos? We can get a candle. Like, what? Why did they think that this made sense? Carlinia. Why would you wear that into battle? In what universe? The Tellarian universe, I guess. Come on, let's see that gold. That's not that gold. That's Taragi the Froggy, who I don't like, but he's a good epic. Come on. See the gold. We got Cornelia, who I also don't particularly like. Some people like her a lot. Bro. Warden, absolutely trash. So trash. Come on, right now, save us. Ruella. Last one. Come on, turn it around. Let's get Varkos. 1 shard and dream for Varkos. Varkos! Trey! We did it! Trey! We did it! Varkos has splitter! Let's freaking go! Trey! Trey got Varkos has splitter! I'm waiting for the delay to catch up on you. You don't even know yet. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Trey. Let's freaking go. We got Vargos. Trey. Trey, don't say I never did anything for you, Trey. We got increased defense, counterattack, shatter. Ignore block damage and shield. Ignore unkillable. A block revive. Insane, Trey. Let's freaking go. Let's get a W for Trey and Chad. He got Varkos. I'm going to get off so you can enjoy your Varkos. You did get some extra points since it took our 6 shards to get there. GG. See? The luck was due, Trey. I did pull something good for somebody. See, that saves you from having to do, if there's a guaranteed Varkos, you don't got to do it, my friend. That was sick. I actually pulled a Varkos on, here, I'm doing this Talarian Homecoming thing. On one of these accounts, I pulled a Varkos. So even if I never get him on my main account, I get to play with him. Oh, that's not a bad, oh, it's a 5-star. That was crazy. All right, I'm gonna take a very short break. And then I need to do my other 2 Hydra teams. I need to set them up. I need to set them up in the optimizer like I did with the Titus team, so that I can just be instantly running these teams in the future. It would be sick. So I'm going to take a very short break. I'll be right back. I'm going to say goodnight to my kids. Be right back. Okay, so what's going on here? No. What happened? So, word on the street is that he did blow out his knee. So, yeah. That sucks. Who else do you have as options, Trey? All right. So this is my brutal team. So I got to make sure these champions are properly geared. Lamasu, Varkos, Talena, Fallen, Chalco. Gosh, Trey. I mean, I would say Fallen last. Personally. Do you have Fabian? If you don't have Fabian, then you need to build Talena right away. I would probably build her right away no matter what. Unless you need Lamasu more for Hydra Chimera. What an attack banner. Imagine I had a good Lizardman. All right, now I gotta go to the optimizer. I'm gonna refresh everything. So we go to, let's see, team presets, new team preset. Add champion. Duchess 1. Okay. So I've got... Uh-oh. Should I be missing a piece? Why is this not showing? Okay, it's just a visual bug? That's weird. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was a visual bug. I would report that if I knew how. All right, team built. And we got some quick battles left. Let's go. Let's see. You're struggling in Chimera. Oh, that's right. I built your Fabian. I should have known that. You're struggling in Chimera. I really like Lamasu, personally. Okay, that's a good enough run. I could do a little bit more, but that's good enough. Honestly, when you have a Titus team, the other teams just don't matter that much. So we'll take that. Second team done. And third team. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to... I need to build 2 of these champions better. 4 Hydra. Actually, I kind of want to completely rework this team. I don't really think this team's very good. It doesn't have a proper... Like, he has Hex, but it's kind of funky. Like, it's on his A2... Where is it? I guess it works. I guess it works. I don't love this team, though. There's, like, no turn meter on it. So I don't think I'm going to save this team, because I kind of want to make a new team, but I also want to get this done, since it's already Saturday. Put some gear on Duchess. I don't think I'm going to save this team as a preset team because I want to redo it. But I need to think it through. And I don't really want to do that right now. So we're just going to run the team as is. And I'll work on this in the future. It's only like a 400 million-ish team, which is kind of crap. It's just not set up very well. Yeah, that's what I would probably do, Trey. Well, I would probably do Lamasu and then... I don't know. It depends if you want a second... lockout champion or if you want to play with a new damage dealer. But, yeah. You got a lot of good champions to work on. Chalco's really good for, like, Hydra. Yeah, this team is just kind of mid. As it currently is built. It could definitely be better. But it also doesn't matter. Because Titus does everything. It's like the other teams could do nothing and it wouldn't matter. When you get 19 billion points from a Titus team and like 2 billion from a really good brutal team and then almost 1 billion from a mediocre hard team, it's like I do want to rework it just because it would make me feel better, but it also doesn't matter. So that's kind of annoying. But hey, I got all of my runs done. I no longer have the runs. So GG to me. Thor's good. Thor is good. I use Thor in Doom Tower every day. I use Thor in Grim Forest every day, pretty much. Very good champion. Okay, somebody was asking for help with the Titus team. Let's see if, I don't know if you're still here. I forget who this is. You all in? Are you here? You're asking for help with the Titus Wixwell Hydra team? If you're here, I'm willing to take a look to see if you have the requirements at least. I'll show you my Chimera team. Trey. Toby, okay. Toby, are you ready? I can't promise anything because it is difficult to build a Titus team, but I'll see what you have available. I'm just gonna show my... Okay, so this is my trials team. Once every 3 weeks, we run a Titus team to win Clash. The other 2 weeks, we do trials. So I use Lamasu, Duchess, Horse, Klazag, and Mashaled. Trey, I'm pretty sure that you have these 3, right? I assume you don't have Klazag, but you can run Lydia. I don't know if you have Mashaled, but you need somebody that's going to do, like, True Fear. I pretty much run Mashaled for True Fear. He also has, like, a Leech, some heals. But that can give you an idea to work with. Okay, I'm going to log on to Toby's account. Hopefully. And we're in. Let's see what we got available, Toby. Do you not have Lydia yet, Trey? You got to be close. If you don't. You have Lydia, right? Lydia works. I assume you don't have Ramontu. Ooh, we got a good Immortal Soul Stone. Sweet. All right, let's see what we've got available. Have you tried to build a team before, Toby? You have. Okay. I see that you have. Is your problem with builds or is it with setup? Okay. Give me a minute. I'm going to pull up my team. On my phone. No Lamasu yet, huh? Okay, let's see. Who do you try? Okay, we tried Mikage. You have the champs. Brogni. Wixwell Titus. Hatter Owella. Now, silly question, but did you put a shield set on somebody? Can I help you build a new Demon Lord team? If it's one key, but it's just barely munch, all you need to work on is your stats. I can take a look, though. Oh, nope. I mean, a shield set is much better than a Volcardiac Heart alone. Do you not have shield gear at all? You got some, not a lot. You really ought to just try a shield set. Let's hope that we can build something. Okay, and then did you do this with presets? Were you trying to manual it? Let's see. Gosh, I haven't used Brogni in a while. I'm pretty sure that we have to build Brogni for damage. We don't use his A3. With Wixwell, we open with his A3 and then we don't use it. Wixwell, we don't use his A3. Hatter. Something like this. Owella. Something like that. Let's see. Is everybody currently built? Let's see, 325, 214. I mean, Brogni's not built for damage. He should be. Our accuracy resistance is a little low. She does have the increased resistance, though. His accurate, well, gosh. Oh, your Titus is way too fast, and the HP is way too high. Okay, yeah, we got some fixing to do. Okay, yeah, Titus is built way off. Let's start with our Titus build. We'll see how long this takes, Toby. Sometimes a Titus team can take way too long, and this might be a multi-night project. We'll see. I cannot stay up till midnight tonight. We actually want him going pretty slow. I would not have him going faster than 220. I would not have his HP very high. Ultimately, I want this pretty stinking low. We want him built for damage. We want his HP low, his defense high, his damage high. We don't need crit rate. We do want some resistance would be nice. Actually, a good amount of resistance would be really nice. It helps having Owella because she's going to give that resistance buff. What is your... Do you have Merciless Zeal available? We got some. Not. Well, we got some. We'll try to get at least Merciless and Zeal if it's available. We'll try. We'll try. We'll see what's available. So Zeal plus 6-piece Merciless is the best build for him. Let's see what we have. All right, Chief. Joe. Peace out, homies. Okay, this could be a struggle. I just don't know what kind of gear you have, and it seems like you haven't upgraded your gear very much. And that can be a major problem. All right, let's forget about the Zeal. Let's see if we can just get Merciless in there. Okay, we can do Merciless. It's not terrible. Let's see if we can get this lower. It doesn't matter if it's equipped. This will steal gear if we need to. It's not bad. Let me see if I can go any lower. I do need to check if you have bonuses. Can affect things. Okay, Grey Hall maxed. Amazing. Hydra, okay. Do not, under any circumstances, add any more HP to your Hydra area bonus. HP is bad for Titus. Anything else you can mess with. You already have the speed max, so we won't screw that up. I would focus on resistance, accuracy, and then crit damage, ignore defense, defense. If I were you. Just do not do HP. It'll mess everything up. Okay, we can't do 40,000, but we can do 42,000 under. So this is a decent build. I hope you have presets. You do. Did I build this for you? I don't remember. Feel like I may have. Okay, so we get Titus built. We have silver. We have good silver. Amazing. Okay, that was unfortunate, but our defense goes up. Can we get defense percent? No. No. No, definitely not that. Ugh, okay. We'll have to dust that in the future. Can we get speed? No! Can we get speed? Well, I'll take defense. It's not what we want. Now, you want to enchant this stuff. I'm going to leave the enchanting to you. Leave this helmet at 12. We do not want the HP going up. Okay? Do not upgrade this helmet. Let's get resistance, maybe? Excellent. Okay. So, enchant like all the defense. Do not enchant the speed. What's he currently going? He's 213 speed. You do not need him going any faster. So you've got solid defense, decent damage. What do you have here? Do you have... Not that. Yeah. Personally, I would leave this on the horse. Some people would rather have this on Titus. I have, you know, when I only had one cat's gaze, it was on my horse. So I would leave that. I would look for a better relic for Titus. Something with crit damage, perhaps. Yeah, I would probably just throw on a Thunderbolt. Just get that extra crit damage on him. You'll get to the defense as well. Yeah, I would switch this up. Okay, good. And awesome. Oh, wait, not that. Let's see. Nah. There's another red gemstone you'll probably get someday that will be better there. The one where you ignore defense. I'm going to put this extra resistance on him for now, but you'll want to replace that in the future. Okay, you've got him 6-star Crushing Ren. Great. All right, so he's good now. Brogni, I would put him in a shield set. Bolster set does not work. Let's try to build Brogni. Let's save that. See if we can get Brogni in a shield set, perhaps. Try to get him going decently fast. Let me check his kit real quick. We got the heart on him. We definitely want him built with crit. We want a shield set on him. What's up? Kid USA. Haven't been that long. All right, let's see what we can get. Hopefully something. Okay, we got a hit. So he's not going to have like insane damage, it looks like, but at least we'll have a shield set on him. We'll just take that. See if we can get some bonus crit damage, maybe. We do. Excellent. So again, enchant at your leisure. I'm not sure why we've got... Okay, so this is not great. Having a shield attack percent on him. Do we by any chance have better shield piece? We can do this a little bit manually. Oh, we're gonna put that on. And do that. And maybe we get lucky. We do not, but that's okay. I'm going to put... Because his damage is based on what? Oh, wait, it was based on attack? Oh, never mind. He's attack-based? I did not realize that. Okay, never mind. I'm actually going to go back to that build. Never mind. I thought he would be defense or HP based. Okay, good to know. That's fine then. Let's see. Can we get some extra crit damage here maybe? We cannot. Not this time. Can we get some extra attack percent or resistance would be good? Yeah, so you'll have to figure out like the enchantings and all that stuff. The ascensions at your leisure. See if we can get to resistance. Or attack. We'll take the attack for now. I'd probably rather have resistance on him. That's okay for now. Okay, so he's got... He's got a build. I don't think we presetted. Did we preset this? All right. Let's check your other builds. This is fine. Probably. Who else is in our team? We got Hatter, Owella, Wixwell. Wixwell, we just want going decently fast. Okay, he's okay. Good amount of defense. Now I prefer if we could get him in a reflex set, I would prefer that or relentless. We're just trying to get something that's going to work decently for today. Now we can improve it over time. Let's see. Hatter. Love Hatter. Don't love a naked Hatter. Hatter is set really doesn't matter, but you need somebody with more crit damage than Titus. So we got to remember Titus had 296 crit damage. We need Hatter to have more crit damage somehow. We need a champion with more crit damage than Hatter, or than Titus, so Titus does not get swallowed first. He does not need crit rate, though. He needs a minimum 297 damage. We also want good accuracy, good resistance. And again, I would prefer him to have, at least in theory, it'd be sweet if he got 9-piece Merciless. I don't know if that's available. Probably not. I didn't think so. Yeah, let's I mean 4-piece Merciless would work, but let's try Relentless. See if that's available. We may have broken the... Well, we were asking for a lot, to be fair. I think we're just going to have to go setless on him. I just don't think he got the gear. I'm just hoping you have the stats that we can even do this on. Oh, we got to do, let's see. Eli, every time that you ask for a takeover, you don't stay in chat. 2 days ago, I asked if you were around. You weren't there. Can't ask for a takeover and then take off. All right, this is pretty good. No, not. Gotta try that again. Can't steal Lady Mikage's boat. Okay, we got plenty of options though. Let's see. I gotta make sure that your Marius has his preset saved. Dude, Taddy, we were live. I was live while I was watching the last 2 fights, and what a terrible disappointment. Those last 2 fights ended so fast. Bro. Blink and it was over. Did you watch the whole night? I didn't watch all the fights. I watched a few fights during the day, and then I watched the last 2 while live. There wasn't much to talk about. There's not much to talk about. And then, oh, well, okay, oh, well, we need some good gear on. See if I can get her in Relentless. Wait, does she need accuracy? She does, okay. Watch all the main card. Were there any good fights in your opinion? And Connor's just old. And he hasn't been fighting. Stuff happens. I mean, that could happen to anybody. But when you haven't been fighting, it's a pretty solid build. The only thing is, I think I will replace these gloves with hopefully some HP percent gloves. Because we don't need crit damage on her. Got speed and accuracy. Speed resistance. We'll take that. Let's make sure that she can take a hit. All right, let's just try it. I'm going to try one quick battle, just see if it just decides to work. What if it did? What's up, Brian? I mean, did not work on first try. Let's give it a second go. If not, we'll have to see what's going on. Okay, okay. That's 1 billion damage, so the team can work. Let's watch it now. We'll watch one and see what happens. The thing about Stevenson was he was in a good fight with a tomato can. You don't want to be in a good fight with a tomato can. You want, I mean, he got the knockout, but you don't want to be taking damage against bad fighters. Because if you take any damage against a bad fighter, you're going to take some serious damage against a good fighter. So we know this team works, Toby. We need to improve it in order to get those numbers up. That just takes enchanting, working on your area bonuses. Remember, do not add HP to Titus. But the fact that we put up 1 billion means that we're just a little bit of RNG away from a better score, because you just never know. The things that you can run into is Titus can obviously get the Mark of the Hydra second, which sucks. You want him to get it never, or at least after several other people got it. You want it late or never. And then obviously he can be 3%ed on his shields being stolen. But the fact that you have a shield set now and a Volcardiac Heart, you can improve this team with better gear and better stats. But if you can do 1 billion, you can do whatever, right? 11 bricks. Why no more HP on Titus? It's in his kit. More HP, less damage. It's just an inverse relationship on damage with HP for him. Just read his kit. I did not mean to do that. Everything looks fine. I want to see who gets the second Mark of the Hydra. Almost time to build your Titus team. Okay, that's scary. Okay, so Brogni got all his stuff stolen. That tells me we need more resistance on Brogni. Obviously, it could have been 3%. Let's check out our Brogni build real quick. That was a good thing to know. Obviously, you don't have a lot of shield gear, so one of the weaker builds. Resistance isn't bad, though. I think we got 3%, which is unfortunate. But let's just see if we can glyph any resistance for the heck of it. How do we even have good resistance numbers? Let's just... Oh, come on! Bro, we're just gonna get RNG'd. You know, if we put on... If we had, like... Where is it? Chronophage? We get easy extra resistance. We don't have a ring, though. Oh, we got resistance here. Nice. Okay. And then probably from your masteries. No? I did not check your masteries, so I don't know if they're good or not. I'm not really a masteries expert. But you could get resistance here or here. We don't have a lot of dust, though, so I don't want to mess with all that. I think we just got 3%, though, to be honest. He has decent resistance, plus we have Oella working for us. Marius always takes priority over almost anything. So that's fair. All right, I'm going to try 2 more quick battles just for the heck of it. But I'm going to let you... I'm going to let you enchant stuff on your own at your leisure, because I don't know what else you got going on your account. You might need to... not auto battle this, but let's do one more. Come on. We saw that we did 1 billion earlier. I think we're just getting bad RNG on the Titus Mark of the Hydra. There, this one's lasting. Okay, 840 million. So this team can work. You work on the enchanting. Good luck with your RNG. Team works, though. Hey, if you're doing 1 billion, you're fine, right? Like, that's a good start. We can only improve from there. Work on your gear. A resistance banner would work. I think we got 3%, though, because we have Oella. His resistance was fine, to be honest. I think it was bad luck. You can always get 3%ed on this team, which sucks. Okay, Alaya, are you here? If you are here, I will look at your account. If you already dipped, I will not. It's not that complicated. If you are here, I will look at your Demon Lord team. Dude, I got 27 essence from Iron Twins today. 27. It's not the gold essence, the gray essence, but still. And I did the double, I did the extra keys. I did the extra keys on Void Day. I got 27 of the Immortal Soul Essence. That's insane. Anybody doing the Marius mission for that is jealous. Elia, did you dip? You can't ask for a takeover and then disappear. Tatty? What do you need help with, Tatty? What do you need me to look at before I answer that? Dude, I don't know if Elia is like young, but I think I was pretty clear. If you are not willing to stay on my stream, what am I helping you for? You can't even hang out. I'm not just slave labor, you guys. I don't gotta do nothing. If you can't even stay on stream when you're asking for help, tough luck. I'm not hunting you down to do work for you. It's not that complicated. You want a Titus team too, Tatty? Here's the thing, Tatty. Oh, you're here. Elia's here. All right, Elia, we will take a look. Tatty, I feel like you have better gear and that we would need to take more time to build you a better Titus team. I feel like we could do that better on your account. I'm just guessing. All right, Elia, see what we can do, dude. But if you want to take over, guys, you gotta hang out. All right, we're in. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can figure something out. Well, what have you done before, Elia? What's your best? See, it looks like you can one key Nightmare at least. Let's see, you do 52 million damage on Nightmare, I see. Let's see what champions you've got available. Titus he's not even ready. Just remember, he doesn't need his A3 book. So if you get lucky on books, it can be a little bit easier. All right, we do not have a super tanky reviver available. Okay. No seeker. Okay. So, like, I don't think I can come up with, like, a better team for you, but I can take a look at your builds. Yeah, I mean, you just don't. I mean, maybe if we replace Farrakhan the Fat with a good reviver, maybe we stay alive longer. Just an idea. Have you booked him? He's not booked. If they're not booked, it's not going to work. She's not booked. She's not booked. Your arbiter's not booked. Rector Drath is booked. You haven't finished her masteries. Ursula. You finished her masteries. Yeah, we could try putting Ursula in the team as an idea. Keep the team alive. Along with, I know you have Mithrala in the team. I mean, you could also try to throw in a poisoner. You only have one real damage dealer. I would maybe just put in Alien. See if we get some extra damage. Is this team staying alive? How long is the team staying alive for? What's up, Anthony? You could consider just putting in an extra damage dealer rather than the ally attacker. You get Mithrala from fragments from Hydra. Give me just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. How can you get STO? What is that? Like 34 rounds? Okay, so yeah. Big problem is we just don't have like great damage mitigation, so we're dying pretty fast. Let me check your ninja build real quick. 214 speed, 241 damage, 5500 attack. All right, I'm gonna pull up the optimizer, just see if we can make him even better. You don't really have sets. You got one cruel set and some feral. His accuracy does not need to be that high for Demon Lord. I hope you have presets for everything. Right. We only need 200 plus speed. We're going to go damage mode. Let's get like decent accuracy. What kind of... Do you have any decent savage gear? Soul stones? Soul stones you get from different areas of the game. You can get them from Iron Twins. You can get them in Grim Forest. You can get them in Curse City. You get them from like tournaments, events. All right, do we have any savage gear? We do not have upgraded savage gear. It's a decent-ish piece. It's a good piece. Okay, we did not really... Well, we got that. Got that. Difficult to get the... Okay, we'll probably just go for stats over sets in this situation. I mean, maybe we can get some cruel sets in there. Well, we got some feral available. Oh, wow. Okay, you got a lot of cruel set. Unupgraded. This is what you do, Elia. Every single piece that does not have crit rate on it, get rid of it. Look for sets that have speed and crit rate, or crit rate, crit damage, or preferably speed, crit rate, crit damage. On all this, you need a gear cleanse like crazy. Also, you got no silver. That's unfortunate. That's why you need to sell some bad gear. All right, we're gonna go stats over sets. See what we can get. Yes, this is from Gestal Gaming. Gestal is Gestal. Gestal.gg. I'm gonna pull it up real quick and show you. This is a fairly new optimizer. It came out a month or two ago. Gestal.gg. I've been using it basically every day on stream. We're not loving these builds. See, I like Coronet on him. That's good. Nature's Wrath, good. 2-star Blessing. Why are we... Giving kind of bad results. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, we can get up to 258 damage. No. see. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna make a vast improvement here. What I would do, honestly, I would try building Alien. I'm gonna check your other builds, see if they're decent. Let's see. Good amount of HP, decent amount of defense. We got HP. We got HP. Okay, I like it. Build's not bad. How about Valk? Defense, defense. I'd like her to have a little more HP. You're not building her for defense, so I mean for attack, so the talent's not doing much. So maybe get a relic on her that adds some defense, maybe a Dragonstone or some HP. I would probably put on the Dragonstone. Her defense is going to increase over time, so we'll switch that out. We'll upgrade that to 9. We got to be careful with gemstones. All right, we are going to be increasing our defense over time, which is great. Let's see, maybe we put an HP ring on her if we can. We don't have a 6-star, so never mind. I would try to buff up her HP in some way. That might be as simple as ascending it, enchanting it, throw on some HP percent glyphs when you get them. See if we get a good ascension here, maybe. Get a little bit of luck, perhaps. It's flat HP. It ain't great, but it's something. And then we're not looking for grit damage here, so we might as well look for either defense or HP. Not crit, not attack. Okay, we get some extra HP. It's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. What's up, Maximum? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, there's just not really a good optimizer for mobile, I don't think. Just gotta get on a computer, man. And then, what's your Xenomorph build like? Okay. So, I would try this. Your builds are not bad, considering your gear. I'm not sure what she's got crit rate gloves on for. Building a new Ultra Nightmare Chimera team. Just got Marius. Congrats. Game changer. So yeah, Alaya, here's things that I would suggest doing. So this is your team, and I don't know if you have this speed tune or not, but I would consider replacing Farrakhan with Alien, and you might consider replacing probably Mithrala, but maybe Demitha with a good reviver. Your best one available is Ursula. I would put her in the speed lead in this case. I would try those out. Unfortunately, you don't have like an OP reviver that's going to mitigate damage for you, and I don't really think that you've got the champions or the gear available to be doing like a speed tune team. But you can try those things. Maybe you'll get some more damage out of having Alien in your team. Very good poisoner. Just make sure he's landing his poisons. And I believe that you don't need to use his A2, just A3 and A1. I think that's right. But you don't really have other options that I love. You could try to build like a speed tune man-eater Demitha team, something like that. They're not easy to build, to be honest. They're complicated and they can be a little gear intensive. I don't know if you got the gear for it. You could consider looking that up. I don't really like those teams anymore. I think there are better options these days. But Xenomorph is really good for damage. I think just replace it, just putting him in the team instead of... I don't think Farrakhan the Fat's doing enough for you. Try Xenomorph. See how that does. Consider putting Ursula in the team instead of either Mithrala or Demitha. Let me know how it goes. We're not going to sit through, you know, a bunch of 20, 30-minute runs or whatever. But that's what I would work on. Blessings for what, Anthony? See, your old team was Lamasu, Lydia, Galathier, Newt, and Acrizia. Yeah, Marius is going to be better than Newt and Acrizia combined, probably. Senna's insane. Oh, you got a team, dude. Senna, Lydia, Marius, Galathier, Newt. I don't think you need Newt. Do you have Lamasu? You do have Lamasu. I would run Lamasu instead of Newt and just get her to have Marius take extra turns. Depending on if you're doing manual or not, it could affect things. I'll show you my team, though. Because I used to run Marius and Newt together. And Newt is just unreliable for Chimera. He weak hits a lot when it's negative affinity, for one thing. So I've got two teams. I've got a Titus team. I ran this earlier tonight, but when I run a trials team, this is my trials team. So obviously you've got Galathier, so he's probably even better than Duchess. You also have Senna, which is insane. Congrats on that. So obviously you do Senna, Galathier, Marius, and then you're probably looking for trials. So you're looking for things like a block damage. You're looking for like a leech. You're looking for good true fear options, stuff like that. Dude, that man, I wouldn't say that Senna's my most wanted because I'd rather have a PvP champion, but I would not be sad about getting a Senna, that's for sure. Like, if I were to wish for a Chimera champion, it would be Senna. Is there a specific champion you want a blessing on, Anthony? I can't tell you the blessings for every champion in the game. Yeah, 9-piece protection Senna makes sense to me. Not that I have her, but Killer Squad, I just saw your message. What masteries to put on Wixwell? I'll screenshot this for you. I'll put this in the Discord. If you have not joined the Discord, type in !Discord. That'll take you to our Discord channel. Let me screenshot this for... Nope, not that. Screenshot this for Killer. Okay, this is our Discord channel. I just put Wixwell's masteries in there for you, Killer. If I missed any messages, I'm sorry. I tried to scroll up. What's up, Osmanovich? Something like that? So if you want to join our Discord channel, you can always ask questions in there. If I'm not available, often somebody else will answer your question for you. I'm not on Discord like all day, every day, but I do try to answer questions when I can. And other people also answer questions when they feel like it. How's everybody's weekend? Anybody pull some sweet champions? I did not go for this fusion, so I didn't pull. Your character is Fallen. I did not go for Fallen. So bad question. What is Fallen? What faction is Fallen in? I have one token because I've skipped all the bad fusions. A dupe side axe. Do you like side axe? I know Joe has used him. Sylvan? Okay. Anybody have a good blessing for Fallen? I did not think that he was worth going for personally. There we go. Full and Silverheart. I mean, I assume that you're using them in Arena. I would probably do whatever I have on my... What do I have on my Carnage? Lightning Cage? You're probably building him in Stone Skin? If you're building him in Stone Skin, Lightning Cage is great. Otherwise, probably Polymorph would be good. Like, you could be building him in Stone Skin. You could be building him in Mercurial, probably. If it's Mercurial, maybe Polymorph is an option. If anybody has any other ideas, let me know in chat. I obviously skipped them, so I don't know if there's like some secret sauce on Fallen that I don't know about. I think the secret sauce on Fallen is to not do that fusion, but too late for some people. It'd be sweet if I ever got like a good damage dealer for my Ogryn tribe. My Ogryn sucks. Timmy doesn't even play Raid Shadow Legends. He's a quitter. You think Fallen's a good nuker? Tuskor. He's an orc, right? Maybe? What's Tuskor? There he is. Ogryn. Why is this guy good? I mean, does he just hit really hard? Because I don't see the vision on first look. He sold his accounts, man. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to start free to play. You wish to drop more shards? We all want more shards. We all want more shards. What's up? Osmanovich is from Germany? Right on. Cruisen had is that the account that Cruisen had gifted to him? Is he gonna pass it along to Timmy? My Lamasu Mastery, sure. I'll screenshot this bad boy for you too. These masteries work just fine for me. Use her in Hydra Chimera. I had to repost it, so I posted Lamasu and then Wixwell. Make sure you're looking at the right one. Do you have a Tuskor tray? He didn't look special to me based on his kit, but, you know, obviously I haven't place tested him. The Crow? Are you talking about Corvus? Who's the Crow? Bro, you gotta give me a name, brother. Not the Crow. Corvus isn't even a crow. If this is what you mean. Like, do you not know what this mask is? Have you not played Assassin's Creed? Do you not know what a doctor looks like? Think this homie's a crow? That ain't no crow. Also, I have not even filled out his masteries. This is just random masteries I put on for the mastery quest. Here. Let's look up Hell Hades together. I don't mind looking up masteries on Hell Hades for champions I don't give two whoops about. I mean, the main thing is you just want accuracy on him. And if you're using him for a Demon Lord, you want to work your way down to Wall Master, probably. Let's see what HellHades.com has to say. It's probably done by Nubraids or something. Or YST. It's freezing my computer. What the heck? Let's see. I mean, it depends on what clan boss you go for. Yeah, something like that looks fine. Work your way down to Wall Master. Use him in Spider. All right. Why do they even have a PvP option for him? Do not use this dude in Arena. Yeah. I mean, if anytime that you guys need like masteries, you can always go to Hell Hades. They'll have options for you. I don't know what's best. I don't really use them, to be honest. So I just put random masteries on them that I felt okay. What about nice? What about nice, Godzilla? I want to rebuild my nice. I would like to have a high res nice. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna message Timmy right now. Say everyone says you need to come back. That'll surely get him back. Oh. What does he turn into? This is a crow, isn't it? Does he have lore? I'm not this much of a speed reader. I can't believe they put all this work into lore that literally like 12 people read. I ain't reading all that. Congratulations, though, or I'm sorry that happened. I told him everyone said so. You can message him too. All right, guys. That's it for me tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. GG. Congratulations to Trey. We pulled him a freaking Varkos. Insane. Hope you guys have a good night. Good weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow night or not, so just pay attention. Make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Like the video. Join the Discord, !Discord, and I will be back with more Raid Shadow Legends. And you can always ask me questions in the Discord. See ya. It's a raven. That was my other guess. Hard to tell.